Hello grade 5. You are now watching the support video which was prepared to help you complete week 3 Thursdays questions from your DLR textbook. Okay, there are 3 things which I would like to talk about in this video today. Firstly, I would like to talk about the difference between the words don't and doesn't. So don't and doesn't. Well, they are both present tense verbs or words used to show that something is happening now, because do and don't and does and doesn't are both present tense verbs. So let me type that word here. Present tense verbs. Okay, present tense verbs are words used to show that something is happening now. Okay, another word for present is now. Okay. However, there is a rule for when to use don't, so when to use the word don't, and when to use the word doesn't. So I'm going to talk about that now. Okay, so let me just clear the screen. When the subject of a sentence is singular and it is not I or you, we use the word doesn't. So for example, we say Hiromi doesn't like raisins. Here we use the word doesn't because Hiromi is the subject of this sentence, and Hiromi is a singular subject. Okay, only one person. On the other hand, if the subject of the sentence is plural or is I or you, we use the word doesn't, as in Kenji and Hiromi don't like raisins. Oh, sorry, I think I just said when the subject of a sentence is plural or is I or you, we use the word doesn't, but sorry, you used the word don't. My apologies. Sorry if I got you all confused. So please take a look at the second sentence. Okay, look at it. Okay, here we're using the word don't, right? Don't. And the reason there is because the subject of that sentence is Kenji and Hiromi. And now we're talking about plural subjects, right? Because we are talking about more than one. Okay? Or we would also use the word don't if the subject is I. So I don't like raisins. Or if the subject is you. You don't like raisins. Okay? Next, I would like to talk about the words no and any. So let me type that up on the screen. No versus any. So the words no and any are both words which helps communicate, okay, which help communicate amount or how many. And there is a rule for how to use these words. In regards to the word no, it is only used when the word not is not used in the same sentence. I will repeat that again. So when do we use the word no? Well, you use it when the word not is not used in the same sentence. So for example, the sentence, okay, sorry, I'm just going to delete that. So let's take a look at a sentence. I don't need no apples. Okay. What do you think about that? Do you think that is, whoops, that is incorrect because I'm missing a T there. But how about now? What do you think about that sentence? Do you think it's correct or is it incorrect? Okay. Well, actually, this sentence is incorrect. Do you know why? Well, it's because the words no and not, as in don't, right? Do not, the word not, is used in the same sentence. So, instead of saying, I don't need no apples, we can just say, I don't need apples. Or, you can replace the word no with any. And you can say, I don't need any apples. I don't need any apples. Okay? So, the word any, can be used instead of the word no if the word not is used in the same sentence. So that's the rule for when or how to use the word no and how to use the word any. Okay. Well, lastly, I would like to talk about question 3. Okay, so please look at question 3 from today's DLR activity. And let's read the instruction together. Okay, I'm going to clear the screen first. Okay, so question 3. Okay, the instruction. Circle the cause and underline the effect. There are 2 keywords in this question. Do you know what they are? Yes, they are the words cause and effect. Let me type that up on the screen. Cause and effect. Okay, cause and effect. Now, do you know what they mean? Well, basically, cause is some kind of an event, action, or situation. So cause, is some kind of an event, action, or situation. Okay. Whereas effect is something that happens because of the cause. Okay. So, for example, okay, I'm going to clear the screen now. Okay. You can go back and just watch this part if you need to have a look at this note here on the screen again. Okay, I'm just going to clear that. Okay, let's take a look at a sentence. I caught a cold after working in a cold classroom for, actually I'm going to change that sentence, and after working in a cold room, for a long time. Okay, so I caught a cold after working in a cold room for a long time. What do you think is the cause in this sentence? What do you think is the cause in this sentence? What is the event or an action or the situation explained in this sentence? Well, the cause is, okay, the cause in this sentence is working in a cold room for a long time. Do you agree with that? Okay, well I hope so, because working in a cold room for a long time, that shows some event. The event was working in a cold room for a long time, or you can also say that was an action, right? Working in a cold room for a long time, or it's explaining a situation. Okay, well then what is the effect? Well, the effect is, okay, something that happens because of the cause, right? So what happened because of the cause? Well, because of the cause, let me try that again. Because of the cause, I caught a cold, right? Because that's what happened because of the fact that I was working in a cold room for a long time. So, for question 3, of today's DLR activity, okay, as it says in the instruction, please find and circle the cause and underline the effect in the sentence. Well, alright. That's all I wanted to talk about regarding Week 3 Thursday's DLR activity. Again, I know that I didn't talk about all the things you may need to know to successfully complete all the questions, but that's because I want you to think and find the solution too. Okay? Well, good luck and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.